Hello everybody, it's Diana with Stamping with Di. Welcome to my YouTube channel and this week's Di's Shorts. And this is going to be a quick little video today. And, because the Di Shorts should be quick, right? I'm going to share with you my resourceful rusty class in the mail kit projects, because I still have a couple of those left, so I wanted to make sure I shared those with you. And I also want to share with you the mini masterpiece you can earn in the month of May. So if you are new to my channel, welcome. If you've been here before, welcome back. My name is Diana, and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'm in Santan Valley, Arizona. So welcome. So during the video premiere, I am in the chat room, so head on over there. I'll be there with my friends. If you're watching the replay, then just leave a comment below or a question, and I can reach out to you. So it's just going to be a quick little video today. And so next week, I will be able to do on Tuesday, I believe. I think Tuesday is the 6th. I will be doing the catalog flip through with you, because right now I can just show you the cover. So Tuesday we will do the flip through, and so that you can see all the good stuff. And if you think that you're supposed to be getting a catalog from me in the mail and you haven't received it yet, just holler at me so that I can make sure another one gets sent your way. So I can't wait to share that with you. All right, so close your eyes just for a second while I get my camera adjusted. So we are in a brand new month. So when you order from my online store in the month, you can earn a mini masterpiece. And I don't even know where I came up with that name. I know, like, years and years and years ago, my team and I made a frame, and I think that might be where I did it, but I don't know. But anyway, so this was the one that you can earn in April, and so if you earned one of these, this will go in with your thank you card when I send those out in May. And how you earn these is if you order 75 before tax and shipping. Excuse me, look at my dirty hands. If you order 75 before tax and shipping in the month, you earn the mini masterpiece. And this is May's. The cute little teddy bears. They're at a birthday party. So this is the one that you will earn in May. And you'll get it with your May thank you card. And then I always send those the following month. And so 75 before tax and shipping. That's just something that I do, and that's with a catalog order. That's not with like a class in the mail kit. It has to be an order. Now, speaking of class in the mail kit, I want to show you. This was my April class in the mail kit. The really cute, resourceful Rusty. He is so fun. And you also got a pack of the Starburst sequins. Now this class is 50, and that includes the supplies. That includes the stamp set, that bling I just showed you, the supplies for 5 projects, a PDF with supply list, and a private video. And did I say priority postage? I think I did. I don't remember. But anyways, so these are the projects. Now I also found these cute little squirrel stickers. So you'll get a package of those. So they're all different. So nobody's will be the same. So I just kind of put them all started putting them in a row, and I just put them in little baggies. So they're super cute. So if you put them on water bottles or whatever you decide to do with them, they're so fun. So these are the cards. So here's the first one. And it is so fun. They're little faces. They're so frustrated. They want those apples so bad. Here's the other one. Don't give up. You've got this. And I don't think I stamped anything on the inside. But I love this one. And then here's a cute one too. There's the inside. So you've got 3 of these fun little squirrels, but what I did was I colored them differently so that it changed them. So you have, you know, your squirrel, then you have like a raccoon kind of looking guy here, and then this one turned into a skunk. So you can color them however you want, but I thought it looked so cute. But just keep going. And then this one here is a fun little fold. And it says, don't give up. You've got this. You've got some twine. So that twine will be in your packet. And then here's these little blings. So nothing will be stamped. So you'll have to use your stamp set in your blends. I colored with blends. But everything that I used will be on that PDF. Now sometimes I use retired stuff. Like this is retired paper. And so is this retired paper. And I can't remember if this is or not. But anyways, so sometimes I've had paper that's I've had for a while, and sometimes I can't remember what it's called. So if that's the case, then I'll just, you know, then it won't be listed. But I love this. And then I color the apples, and I put a little bit of green with them, and I think that makes them look so cute. And then the last one is this one here. So you'll need like a blending brush. But I love how this turned out. And it just looks like the night sky. And then I put that little half moon in there. So you'll have this little moon piece in there. But I love that. And then this right here, that's in the stamp set. So it's this right here. But it made a really cool looking texture on that. But those are, you know, those are the cards, and I just have so much fun doing the class in the mail kits with you. Okay, so I want to also continue on the week with the cute Turtley Awesome. So don't forget that you'll be able to start ordering the Turtley Awesome. Oh my gosh, when does the catalog go? 6th? Oh, I'm looking. Hold on a second. Oh, that's the wrong one. I believe it's May 6th, Tuesday. So I just thought I would have fun this week with the Turtley Awesome bundle, as well as other things. So you already saw this card that I did during the week. And I also showed you this cute little peekaboo diorama. I did this as well. But I also wanted to make some more of the dioramas with the other scenes. So I did do a beach one. So I based it on this card quite a bit. So here is a diorama for the beach. And what I did was I kind of looked around my studio. So I have some Memories and More kits. I have some of the other DSPs that have ephemeras. So, you know, I found a It's Your Day. I wanted a bird up in the sky, so I grabbed the Sunrise Sailing, and I used that bird, and I thought it looked cute up in the sky. And then I have my Old Faithful. This is Itty Bitty Backgrounds. Now, this is forever. It says 1997. I mean, I have had this forever. And it's what I usually stamp on the back of my mini masterpieces. I just have those little bitty speckles, and that's what I usually stamp on the back. So I thought I definitely had to put some sand around, because, you know, you go to the beach and you have sand everywhere. But I thought this looked really cute. And then you see the little guy on the side, and he couldn't just have one ice cream cone. He had to get 2. I also put the little hat on from one of the other little turtles, and he had to have a balloon. It was buy one, get one, and a balloon, and so he loves the deal. And then you've got the little lady over here. Now, I did cut out an extra arm so she could be holding the watermelon. And you can just kind of peek around. I added some clouds, and you can see the little sandcastle in there, and this little guy's eating some watermelon. So you just kind of have to like look all around. Now, what's really fun is you could even attach things over here, so there's things peeking around the corner. I did not, because it's got a lot going on. You can see the little crab and the starfish there. But I loved how that one turned out. So that one was based on the beach card. But then we have other scenes as well. So here is the one at the park. And there's a lot going on with this one. So he's got a balloon too. And I just cut some of the flowers out. Now the little ladybugs come from Memories and More. And then the little guy with the balloon over here. Now the happy day is also from an ephemera, Memories and More. The banner came from Wildflower Birthday. Now this one, you really have to peek because I really went to town on this one. I was just like, I just kept adding more and more and more. So I might have went a little bit crazy with this one. We've got a little barbecue, but it is a birthday celebration. And you can see in there, they're bringing birthday presents. And I could have put this guy on the front, and then you might have been able to see in there a little bit better, but I kind of stuck him in there like he's barbecuing. But I like that you kind of have to look around because it's like, oh my gosh, I didn't notice the ladybug, or oh, I didn't notice the birthday cake. So, yeah, they're just really, really fun. And then I did one more, and that's this one. So this one is at the park. So I don't know that was just a birthday, but this one kind of is like at the park or the garden. And I just did the same thing. Now these little fences came from the Storybook Garden, I believe. And also the little, see, she's kind of watering her garden. So I put some more ladybugs in there. So I grabbed one of these from that Storybook Garden ephemera. And then we've got this guy, and he's looking all over for the birds, and it's actually on his binoculars, looking at him. And then there's a little ladybug. And then I used my Darling Dinos to put some grass here and there. And then I just used some of the Memories and More pack to kind of decorate the fence a little bit. But I loved this guy here. He's pretty big, so he takes up quite a bit of room on the diorama. And then there's a little guy with a beehive. So I didn't put tons in the background. I put some flowers and a bird just because he covers quite a bit of it. And I added a little balloon to him. But I love, love, love. So yeah, you can see. So here's that little lady with the sunglasses. And then that's what I put on this guy. So it's the same little. And I also did that on my, the diorama I did. It might have just been a card that I did with my dinosaurs, but I sent that to Amelia, so I don't have that to remind you. But I do have it on my videos, so you can check back. But oh my gosh, I love, love, love how these all turned out. So let me say, oh, another cute shirt. Look at this cute little shirt. I know, it's always like, what is she wearing today? And actually, if you're very observant, I have a different shirt on at the beginning of the video. Because it took me 2 days to do this video. So yeah, now also, don't forget, I forgot to mention while I had the camera turned around, my May Class in the Mail kit, don't forget that. I have still some room in that. And today, starting today, May the 2nd to the 3rd, you are getting double reward points. Now, I don't have my reward points anymore because Stampin' Up! Has introduced their own reward points. So I was like, you know, it doesn't make sense for me to do reward points. I mean, I do my little mini masterpieces. You know, that's kind of a reward. But I don't do the sunflowers anymore. Gosh, I need to get a drink of water. All right, but now Stampin' Up! Has, so you can read more on my blog over here in regards to that. So it's $20, and then you get 10% reward to spend the next time. But May 2nd and 3rd, you get double. So it's really cool. I love how they did that. I think it's because the new month is here. And they also want everybody to be excited about the rewards. And also you need to remember that the very first time you go to my online store, since this new reward program started, and that was April the 15th, You have to make sure you have an account. So in the past, I've gone in, sometimes people will call me and they'll place an order. They'll want me to place it. So now it's easier if you place it and you just make an account. It's super easy to do. And then when you do that, if you don't have an account, the first time you go in to place an order, this little box will pop up and it will say, do you want to opt in for the rewards? And you go, yes, I do, you know, and then it shouldn't pop up again, you know, once you, so it's an email address. So that's what it's always. So you always want to use that same email address when you're shopping, because that's what it recognizes. But if you have any questions at all, holler at me. But so May 2nd and May 3rd will be 2 times the rewards. So this is before the new catalog starts, because the new catalog doesn't start till the 6th. But there's plenty of last chance stuff. There's kits. There's just so much stuff, right? There's online exclusives. Just make sure you go to my store and check it out, and don't miss that. And so yeah, so I think that's all I wanted to blab about. I hope you like these dioramas. I did do these last 3 the same size as the other one, because I used those 4x6 scenery that came with the DSP, and I just love how I need to get a fireplace or something that has a mantle. I guess I could put them on my hutch, but they're just so cute. I just want to set them up like all around. But if you do make them and you mail them, they do fold flat. And I do have, make sure you check my Teach Me Tuesdays video that I did. So they do, you know, fold flat, and then I would put them in a bubble envelope just to give them a little bit of padding, right? You go to all that work, because it does take, like I said, it took 2 days to do my video. I mean, it didn't take 48 hours, but you know. So you don't want them to get busted up in the mail. So I always use a padded envelope. Sometimes I even stick, you know, a piece of chipboard in there. You know, it just depends. And so yeah, so I hope you enjoyed these. Hopefully you'll have fun. Go through your stash, see what you can use to make these fun cards. Like I said, I used a bunch of stuff. And don't forget, I do have still a few of the Resourceful Rusty class in the mail, and again, my Sweet Jar class in the mail. All right, I think that's all I have to blab about, and have a good weekend, and I will see you Monday for my Mimeograph Monday with a twist, and that will be 3 o'clock, Arizona time, same channel. All right, I will see you Monday. See you later. Bye.